Good morning, everyone. We got Martin in here. What's up, Martin? Andrew. Hello, Andrew. Here we are, last hour of the competition. And let's see if I can talk about my build a little before we get into the town hall and the next meta. I didn't make any changes to this actually, and it's doing almost exactly as I expected. Like, my goal was to get top 50. Well, I was thinking I would get like, I would end like in the 40th place. Seems like I'm in 30th place so far, so doing a little bit better than I expected. I think I could have gotten away with 90 lasagna per hour, so my original design was doing 90 per hour before I tweaked it to 103 lasagna per hour is what it's doing now. So if I didn't tweak it at all, I might have still gotten top 50. Yeah, but either way, that's good. Top 50. I already knew I wasn't going to get top 25. What would I have needed? I think if I was making at least 110 lasagna per hour, I would have made top 25. But either way, it's good. It's pretty hard to compete without the bright winds, right? I guess the beacon of light would have helped too. Maybe some stations, especially like for salt. That would have saved a lot of space. But I'm very happy with my design and how the competition's going. I know some people have had difficulties or ran into problems with their design. Farmers Commander, good morning. Martin's doing pretty good. Rachel, hello. Happy Friday. Let's see. I should get the town hall set up over here. Starts in 5 minutes, it says. Is it this one? That's the chat. There you go. Oh, yeah. There we go. Chat box is on. Cool. Somebody here is asking anything about Boombot. That's a good question. Also, TradeBot. No Boombot news, no TradeBot news. Happy March the 1st, says Michael M. You're right. It is March the 1st. Yeah. You are right. Wow. Yeah. Lots of problems, says Martin. But it's so fun. And it's a learning experience, Martin. I mean, I heard some people had issues with not auto-selling everything, right? It's not just one or two people by the sounds of it. It was a couple people. Always have to be careful with that. But like whenever I set up my auto-sell, I'll spend a few minutes on it, but then I'll come back in like an hour or two and check it again and make sure I have everything on auto sell, which I assume I should have everything on auto sell now. Not feed. I don't auto sell feed. I never added pasta sauce on auto sell. Look at that. I guess I never had issues with pasta sauce. Yeah, even I forgot to add something. That's why I was checking it again. I was using up all the pasta sauce. I think that was my bottleneck, pasta sauce, because I wasn't making enough salt. I think that's what it was. No, I have salt and sugar. What was it then? Tomato? Oh, it was tomato sauce. Yeah, tomato sauce was the bottleneck there. That's interesting. I probably could have gotten an extra lasagna. I don't know where I would have put another tomato farm. No, that because then that would slow down my tractors. Who knows? It doesn't matter. Still did really good. Richie, hello. Thank you, Rod. I am now ranked below 900. It's very nice. So hopefully my video, my showcase was able to help you and my design. So next week is going to be apple cider competition. And we've talked about this before. I'm like, I know at one point they're going to add apple cider because we have apples. It's going to involve wine bottles, or now they're called glass bottles. It's been renamed, I guess, because it's more universal since apple cider is not wine, I guess. I actually thought apple cider, they were going to do it through the wine route for some reason. I thought it was going to require... what was it? What was that wine that I was thinking of? Damn, I can't remember. I thought it was going to require one of the wines. Was it sangria? No, that wasn't. Sangria is part of Cabernet. Chardonnay. Yeah. I think it was Chardonnay. I thought Chardonnay would be required for apple cider, but I guess not. They're just doing more of the beer route. So it's apples, sugar, and yeast. Oh, we have the entire craft recipe already. And I have this information on the Townstar playbook as well. Just don't have it memorized. I know you make yeast in the bakery. And you make the apple cider in a brewery. Requires 5 apples, 1 water drum, 1 sugar, 2 yeast, and 1 glass bottle. There we go. I don't know what the craft time is yet. Tomato sauce was my problem too, says Rachel. Salt was the main issue. I think salt would be the issue for a couple people. Martin, with alcohol, yeast, or yeast. How do you spell it? So it's with fake alcohol. Oh yeah, Martin. He says bad in the game. I guess because he didn't do very well, but he did do well running the trading box. Hey now, what's up? Hello, good day to all the friends. So I'm waiting on Town Hall to start up right here. Looks like it should be starting. Yeah, it looks like it should be starting. I'm gonna pull it up. So you'll probably hear the Gala game sound and then the trailer. Okay, there we go. You made way too much salt? Interesting. I guess not enough of the other stuff. Yeah, I need the trade time for brewery. For the apple cider craft. I don't think we know that yet. So I'm not sure how much shade the brewery casts, but I'm assuming it casts 2 shade. Because the NFT says that it casts half the shade. So we'll see what that's about. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the background music. And volume should be the same, so shouldn't have any issues with that. Estrella, what's up?
They say life on the farm
message me
is
on
hard
Discord.
but honest work. But in Common Ground World, we farm for a greater cause, saving the planet one soil patch at a time. Build an eco-friendly town, leveraging regenerative agriculture and recover valuable soil. Compete in weekly competitions to earn great prizes. Get rewarded for helping to support our ecosystem and your fellow farmers. Eager to learn more? Well, head on over to Gala Games and start playing now.
Yeehaw! No free lunch, what's up? Yes, Ray, just send me a direct message on Discord.
Good morning, everybody. Hey, everybody.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. What's going on, Ninja Surprise?
It's going great. Woohoo.
We got no free
special
lunch.
effects going on here.
Oh, I see.
Oh, man.
14.
Nice.
How about you, Farmer Michelle? How you feeling?
Good. Doing good.
Nice. Let me tell everybody it's starting.
The tweets.
If you were able to like and subscribe this stuff on YouTube, you wouldn't have to wait for us to announce it in Discord. If you had those notifications turned on, so make sure you do that.
Yes. Oh, Zeely.
How have we been doing this? Over a year and a half, right?
Yeah, since what, like June or July of 2022. So it's been a while.
Zeely.
Wow. Well, it's great to see everybody. Let's see who we got. Ives, Vulture, Hainlow. Okay. Crypto Earnings 101. There's somebody.
Hey, now I
that
think,
guy sounds
I
cool.
think he read your name wrong.
Okay.
Stuff awesome.
Donuts. I could have sworn I saw.
Am I reading your name
Postman
wrong?
in there earlier. Oh, there he is. LV Postman, Dream, NLO. Oh goodness, Time Machine with an interesting new name change. And
it shows a chat on the side now. Interesting.
So what's the mood like this morning? How's everybody looking on the Discord? We're getting lots of cheers. Gangbuster Martin seems pretty cheery bunch. Camera person whose name always matches the background of Discord.
That's because he's extra special.
That's right. Awesome. Well, good morning, everybody.
Got some special
and
rule.
Be sure to share the YouTube video, the link with everybody.
Yeah, share with your friends.
Share it. So yeah, this is March 1st Town Hall. What do we got for shareable question links, Farmer Michelle?
Oh, let me grab that. I'll drop it right in Discord.
Okay. This is the link you're about
What's
to see.
in the name?
That if you have a question middle of the week and you want us to address it, we will read it. We read them all.
What do you mean?
There it is.
Thank you. No free lunch. Good morning to you. All right. Well, how about the headlines? Any news on rewards, Farmer Michelle?
I think that we're still waiting on the bracelet rewards to go out. I know that we ask
waiting on rewards
every morning. So as soon as the platform team gets around to it, they must be busy this week. Those will get sent out.
Okay. And Mr. Ninja, what about some Zeely news?
Yeah, I got some Zeely news for you guys. So as you know, we just started March, which is which means that February rewards are going to be going out. I don't know about this weekend, but maybe next weekend or so. Farmer Michelle, would you happen to know if they could go out this weekend or?
They'll probably get set up with the next round of rewards from this event, the Lasagna one. So whenever the Lasagna rewards go out.
Okay, cool. Yeah, if you guys don't happen to not receive your rewards, though, just feel free to DM me on Discord. So it wraps up another round of Zero rewards, and got to see a lot of really cool fan art from you guys. We also added 2 new quests, which is one to share a tip, any
I don't
sort
have
of common
a
ground
promo
tip
code
that you guys want to
NFTs
share
right now,
or a build if you guys want to share some builds that you guys think that the rest of the community would really benefit from. I also just wanted to drop in a couple of the fan art that was, some of it was used by AI to generate, which is fine. Some of it I think was actually made by hand, but I did see some really cool artwork popping through here. I also really like this one here. It looks like super Pixar-ish.
That is smart using
if somebody
AI
wants to tag,
generate.
if somebody wants to tag who did these, because I totally forgot who did, feel free to do so. But yeah, I really like some of these. Had some unique ideas popping through here as well. But yeah, good job again, guys. If you haven't gotten started with the Zeely, be sure to pop on through, and it's a really fun thing to do if you guys want to check it out.
Yeah, I think I missed out on Zeely rewards. We'll see.
Yeah, I like that last one too. Nice job, guys.
Awesome job, everybody.
We have the best community.
Man, one other bit of news I wanted to mention real quick, I just kind of threw it in there, is our swap. So,
Gala swap.
Everybody go to galaswap.gala.com. I'll provide a little link right there. Check it out. It's super awesome. It's a big deal for us to launch. Mm-hmm. Not on our team, but for Gala, right?
Yeah, it was a big week.
Yeah. Man, great. Okay. Any warnings, Farmer Michelle?
Like usual. Everyone should be careful from scammers. markets are, starting to get more active again. So they're going to be out there trying to steal your crypto, trying to steal your NFTs. So don't respond to anyone who DMs you. If they say they're staff, they're not staff. We'll never send any DMs first. Don't give anyone your seed phrase, your password. Don't give anyone your transfer code. Make sure you know exactly who you're talking to before you give any information about any like support tickets or anything. Make sure you're clicking the right links. Don't just Google Gala Games because there may be a scam link out there on top. I know the scammers tend to pay for advertisements, so they can be right at the top of Google, and then you've clicked the wrong link and tried to log in, and then they've got all of your crypto.
You're better
so just
off
be careful.
Bookmarking the actual link.
Not awesome.
You could also bookmark
there's a
the link
question
in the description of the video.
From Mr. Troopa.
Either one.
You, Ninja Surprise. What is the February month reward?
Yeah, what's the reward for
Top
Zealy?
25, he means.
Top 30. Because I'm not top 25.
Have any thoughts on that?
Oh well. I was really close.
Well, I know
I think
what the answer
I'm
is.
26
If Ninja
place.
Surprise isn't here.
Alrighty. What's that?
It is the wizard NFT, right? That's what he told me this morning.
Okay.
Which one?
Oh, that's nice.
Which
Let me
one?
find my DMs.
Okay, yeah.
Dang,
If
really?
it's,
That's a nice
Yeah, Wizards Workshop.
NFT.
Oh, Wizard
Jeez.
Workshop?
Okay.
Okay. It's fine. I don't mind. I don't think I got it because I'm
All right,
26
we're gonna-
place.
Hey, Riant, welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome.
How's it going?
But congrats to
good.
everyone who got top 25 on
Wizard
Zealy.
NFT, that's great.
Mm-hmm. And that was the February Zealy reward, it sounds like.
It's pretty
Yep.
good. If it was a Master Wizard and I missed out on that,
Nice.
oof, I would have been
Well, cool.
pretty
Okay.
disappointed in myself.
Crypto Dude, nice addition on the Gala swap. Yeah, we're really proud of it. It's really exciting to see all the different stuff that Gala's doing. Not just.
I
our
keep
game,
forgetting to
of
check
course.
Zealy.
Gala chain, super cool. What's our next section, Michelle? What are we doing next? And we done the headlines.
Let's see here. Why don't we move right into game updates?
Alrighty. Well, I'll cover some of the features for guilds. So last Friday, we started our integration testing. And what that means is giving it to QA so they can, find problems, which is their whole job, can be very rewarding to tell devs they did it wrong. So that started last Friday. It's looking good. And the backend team since then has done more work on removing and adding tokens to the guild
find
library.
all the bugs before we do.
I'm going to say this again. I know I say it every week, but for new listeners, the main feature of like the guild library is you're sticking your NFT in a game database only library. There's no transaction happening. No wallets are being edited.
Yeah, so
whatever.
there's
It's purely
no
game
chance
data.
you lose your NFT.
So stick
It's
your
safe.
NFT in there as the guild leader.
This is what they're
owner,
saying.
and then people can borrow it, check it out, use it in their own town. Only one person can have it at a time.
It's like the
So
Nexus in a
actions for that,
Champions
as you can
Arena.
imagine, would
If
be
you play Champions Arena.
removing it from the library. You're like, oh, I don't want to learn this anymore, or adding it, revoking invitations when you invite people. And so work went into all that stuff for the backend guys, and also fixes onto one of our memory cache servers. So that had some maintenance it needed to do. Our clients, there's of course more UI work around the guilds. It's largely a very UI heavy feature. And then also the guild icon. When you pick your little icon, I mentioned that last week as well. There's some continued work on that. One of the things you guys might notice when you go to the events tab, sometimes the images load in after a second or so. It's because the game is getting ping files, JPEGs, whatever, from across the internet tubes. So not all of the assets are actually baked into the client. And this is part of a very long roadmap of we want as much as possible to be available via definitions and not just built into the client. We don't want devs to have to be involved every time we change an icon, for example. So same thing with guilds. We'll have the default set of icons. Those will be hosted, and we'll see where that feature takes us. It'll be really neat. Pick them out. Also UIs around promoting and demoting people, from member to officer. But you can't promote to leader. The only way you do that is you transfer the NFT, the node NFT, to somebody who you want to be the leader.
It
of the
works
guild
just like the estates in Champions
And the way
Arena.
that feature has been designed is that you don't have to do anything in game. You just transfer it. Don't have to click any buttons. Once the NFT is owned by somebody else, they own the guild, so seamless. There were other bug fixes unrelated to guilds. There were some group buffs that were calculating things at the wrong stages. So in some cases, there was sort of a stacking effect happening, so that's been fixed. More anti-cheating. And we had to do a little bit of work for the future of nodes on this as well. Just some node heartbeat stuff. So that's been thrown in there. I don't want to give away too much. Wouldn't really make sense right now to share that. But just letting you know that nodes are still on the radar, and we're still working on that sort of feature. And most of the other fixes this week are data related. So you will see those in the announcements every time we do a release. So that is it for game updates from the devs.
See, someone asked a question. It says, so guild will be website based, right? Not in-game based.
Oh, no. In-game? Oh, no. It'll be completely in-game. Yeah, when I say UI, I mean the user interface inside the game, little pop-ups and all that. Yeah, we want everything to be driven by the game. There is hope that we will export our data directly from the game for different modes. You know, we have of course, the common drawn mode and the normal and the event modes, casual and events. And there's some hope that on our Gala pages on the store, that'll actually show up-to-date information from our game. But bridging the gap between the two teams is a little challenging right now. That's the only web representation of game data right now. That was a long-winded way of saying, nope, it's all in-game. So hope that answers the question. Let's see. All right, next section would be Q&A. First one's for you, Farmer Michelle.
What do you say?
I would love to follow the AMAs in real time.
Oh.
Will we have something in Portuguese?
I think this is the second time we've gotten this question requesting that we do our town halls in Portuguese. Unfortunately, I don't speak Portuguese. If I did, I totally would do it for
There's
you guys.
a good amount of Portuguese players who play Common Ground World.
Portuguese. I do know Spanish a little bit from high school, but I'm pretty far removed from that at this point. So I don't know that I could do an entire town hall in Spanish even.
Maybe I could.
What you can do is... That's true. What you could do is right on YouTube when they do the captions, you should be able to pick a language. So you can do that. YouTube does have translate.
Yeah, I usually try to add
we do have the Portuguese
subtitles to my videos.
So you can get information from there.
I might forget to do it in some videos, but I try to. I try to add Portuguese subtitles.
Next question is also, actually, almost all these are for you, Farmer Michelle.
Awesome.
Yeah, there's like 9 or 10 in a row. Okay, would it be possible to have a comp once in a while where the meta is not even announced until right before the competition starts?
Yeah, we could definitely do that. I do think it's kind of fun to have a meta where no one knows what it is. We'd have to ask the community and see what they wanted and let people know in advance which week that would be if we did do that. So maybe we'll put out a poll if there is a large amount of interest in anyone doing that.
You guys better be good at winging a build
in the
if this
community
does
while we're
happen.
here in this town hall, and we can go from there. If you all want to have a surprise meta event, maybe we could give you some possibilities so that you have an idea of what it might be, or a theme, or maybe nothing. And we just don't let you know until 5 minutes before it starts. Let us know.
Next one. Will there be another sale of Hank Jr.?
I don't believe so. I'm pretty sure that's sold out. I don't think that was one of the ones that we held any back on.
Is that true?
That does,
I actually don't remember.
We're not going to get into more.
It's sold out. Yeah.
Oh, it is sold out?
Won't be any more of that. That doesn't mean that there might not be other rarities of it someday in the future, but that specific NFT is all sold out. So if you're looking to buy one, you can buy one on OpenSea. You can buy one on the NFT Harbor.
That's cool.
And those are your options.
Shout out to all the Hatchet Hank Jr. owners.
Alrighty. Let's see.
You're special now.
This person wants your thoughts on giving some passive bonuses to wild trees, pastures, and such. Objects that are already on the map when starting the town. It could be interesting to preserve a wild tree because it boosts tree farms around it or something. Oh, man. Interesting. What do you think about that?
That's interesting.
I think it'd be cool maybe if we did a blueprint or something for it that was just for wild trees. That way when we did start in a forest biome, wild trees were boosted for certain people, because I know they're kind of a hassle to get rid of sometimes. I like to leave mine around because they're pretty. They're nice
just
trees.
get rid of them.
The pastures, I think, grow pretty
cool
quick,
idea,
but
though.
we could consider that also. I'm not sure what we would be able to do for desert, but I'm sure we could. It'd be cool if there was like a blueprint that extended the range of the desert edge tiles for sand bonus. I don't know if that's something that's even possible, but that would be pretty cool. I just thought of
see
that.
Why not.
Yeah.
They're better off making
that's really cool.
sandy
and
NFT.
it also folds in nicely with the idea of the regenerative agriculture.
Well, Spartan says surprise meta, bad idea.
Yeah, keeping those natural trees and natural pastures around for longer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was something I didn't really know till I moved near an old growth forest, and I got lectured a couple times about the difference between you might plant 10 trees, but that's not the same as just leaving 10 old trees alone. Very interesting. Okay, next question. What is the plan with Vox and War Hero when it comes to earnings? Currently, there's no way to bridge either of these to Gala chain. And assuming the state of Vox, okay. So what do you think about that, Farmer Michelle? What's the plan with Vox and the Noir Hero?
I'm not totally sure what the final plan's going to be. I know we're gonna have to work with the Vox team to figure out what the plan is for Vox. I don't know if they're moving to Gala chain or if they're going to stay on Ethereum. But we'll definitely have more info figured out as we get closer to daily challenges. The Noir Heroes are already NFTs as opposed to FTs, so they may be okay, but yeah, we'll have to figure that out as we get closer to daily challenges and actual earning.
Yeah,
we got a little bit of time to figure it out still.
Are you moving to a sweepstakes reward system for the competition and or play to earn similar to Poker Go?
No, there's no plan to change the way the reward system works currently. It's still competition based. It's still leaderboard based. So it's all based on rankings. It's there's no random rewards in there. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Straightforward. All right.
Oh, the last one's for you.
Oh boy. Okay, I'm ready.
It says, when can we have a shortcut key for deleting stuff? It's a lot of clicking to clear ground for buildings.
Yes.
I agree. There's so many quality of life things that we want to do. I mean, just keyboard shortcuts, fix the ray casting when you go to click on a building, better UI, remove auto trade out from under this config settings next to volume. Like, why is it there? All sorts of things. But we have to wait on all that until we fulfilled our promises to you guys. So that means guilds, daily earnings, and upgradable NFTs. So
I'm wondering what the
sorry guys,
NFT
I want that kind of stuff as much as you do.
The play every day reward.
That's it for the pre-meeting, pre-town hall Q&A. How about some live Q&A? There's one for you, Farmer Michelle from Bazinga. What happened to the meta that we get to vote?
Oh, yeah, I think it just hasn't happened yet. I know that we were going to do that if there was a 5th week in any month, and I don't think that has happened since we announced that that's what we were going to do, because we were doing anything goes if there was a 5th week in any month, and then we were going to switch over to doing a vote. But I don't think that there's been a 5th week.
Now, was that going to be a vote that people who owned nodes could vote on, or just like a regular poll?
Yeah, we were just going to give a few options and let people choose which meta they'd like based on a few options. I think the timing just hasn't lined up yet, so it just hasn't happened yet.
January had 5 weeks.
And next one from Dubstep. Hey, man, is what's the play every day reward for the month of February?
Yeah, I'm wondering.
That is a great question. Let me find out.
Somebody said Apple storage. Was it?
In the future, I don't want to give the wrong one.
I heard something about an Apple storage.
Looking that up. This from
a few weeks ago.
Will there be an open API for the guild? Maybe we can use it outside for info, etc., or we make open API in the future. Yes, I love APIs. I love making them available. I love super nerdy stuff like analytics on APIs, which ones are actually getting used. As engineering humanoid over here, we have to plan, where does our work go? And so even nerdy stuff like, hey, this one API is super hammered all the time. and we never put any Jira tickets onto it. Whereas this other one, we've got like 10 tickets and nobody uses it. So TLDR on that, I think I mentioned it last week. We build all of our backend services in such a way that the game calls it just like any other API consumer would. And that's important because we do want to expose these API endpoints to you guys at some point. You know, talking leaderboard, your user record, your town info. I'm not going to name names, but there are some ambitious and smart people in our Discord here who might already be able to get that information using technology. But the best way to do it really is to wait on us to give you an API. And it'll be key-based. You know, we've got plans for using the game itself. You would generate a key. You only get one key per account. And that key is your API key. It's throttled. Maybe you have certain NFTs that let you do more API calls per hour. We haven't thought all that out fully yet. But yeah, there would be things like guilds, town, user, your inventory, stuff like that. So in the future, yes, absolutely. We love the APIs. Hope that answers your question, Crypto Dude.
All right, I've got the answers to the previous question, and I found some art to leak while I was doing it.
Cool.
All right.
So let me toss this art in here. Maybe.
There it is.
I found the word properly.
Apple storage. Store your apples. Now, will we actually get this before the next competition? I have my doubts. But yeah.
Oh. Lazy Lumberjack. Will there
There
be
it
Easter egg? Oh, Michelle sharing it.
They're Apple storages.
Oh, how about them apples? Look at that.
Yeah, I think they actually told us this like last month, but I forgot.
Man, that is so, I love our art.
Something.
I mean, it is so
storage.
freaking cute.
It's extremely good. I love it.
Oh,
Yeah, me too.
The team is so talented.
They really are. They just have this approachable and friendly style to this. I love it.
Joe, what's up? Not a chance of what?
Yeah.
Smiley Monster,
See,
what's
there was
up?
a question.
We're listening to the
How
town
about
hall.
the Brightwind sale? Riant,
Yeah.
or
So right now, the Brightwinds are held in Ethereum. So we want to have you guys in Gala chain once we deliver them when the sales are back up. So right now,
I'm surprised it's taking so long to move them.
We are working on porting them. So more news about that next week, probably.
okay. Brightwind. It always
Before the
makes
next
me think
competition.
of Breath
Oh
of the
yeah,
Wild
you're
for
right.
some
Yeah,
reason.
that's what you meant.
I still haven't played that. One of these days, I need to just go get it.
Oh, it's so good.
I bet.
Breath of the Wild?
I love it so much. I kind of want to buy you a Switch and the game just so you can experience it.
I really like
I
that
have
game.
a Switch, so don't worry.
Okay.
I just need to get the game.
Like it. You'll love Tears of the Kingdom. Tears of the Kingdom.
gosh.
Tears of the Kingdom.
I have
so
not beat Tears of the Kingdom. I
Oh,
only played
question
it
from
for
Riprock. Will there ever
like
be
a
a
week.
use for the corrupted Pinot Noir stand?
Yeah, if you're making Pinot Noir.
Oh gosh. That's not what he meant. Oh, when
All
are we
right.
making Pinot
How
Noir?
about,
That's a
here's
problem.
one for me. Lazy Lumberjack. Will there be Easter eggs in Common Ground World? There's some talk of some fun stuff happening. Always got to balance that, you know, like you don't want a dev working 3 days straight on an Easter egg when they got, you know, their real job to do. But it is part of the whole culture of, you know, releasing fun products. So I hope so. Who can answer this one? Maybe Rian. Any thoughts on an NFT? This is from Hey Now.
Mm-hmm.
On an NFT that moves in-game buildings. So instead of having to, I assume he's asking, instead of having to destroy and rebuild and bring all the, you know, new construction requirements to it and all that, how about an NFT that lets you move a building from one spot to another?
That's genius. I love the idea. The thing is that, just like Volkron mentioned, we are working full now in fulfilling promises. So all those awesome ideas you bring to the table, guys,
They want
we
to
have
happen.
a
It's
backlog
just
that
they're
but
working
we are
on other stuff.
entirely focusing fulfilling promises, so we can get guilds and upgradable NFTs and earnings back on.
Cecil, hello.
But we love the idea of having an NFT that allows you to move buildings instead of demolishing and building them again.
I don't really like the idea of moving buildings personally.
About this could be for maybe you or Farmer Michelle. Could we have
feels
a
like somebody
cash
could abuse
boost
that
set for the common ground mode too? It might be more incentive to change the town from time to time instead of just selling the rushes. Cash boost set for common ground mode.
Oh, just for the common ground mode?
I'm not sure what you mean by cash boost set.
Like a competition cash boost, temporary.
Oh, like a meta in common ground mode?
Oh, NFT hotbar on the list. Gangbuster. Yeah, that's definitely like, you play games where you have spell hotbars, action hotbars, whatever. Pretty standard stuff. Would love to see it. It's just got to come after other promises.
Move stored items from one storage to another. That's an idea that Joe says he would like to see. I suppose.
Raw from NLO says, don't forget to add to the idealist storage with another door. Warehouse, storehouse, etc.
That would be so cool if there was a warehouse that could go in on any side or both sides, almost like the ghost doors used to be. I would love to have
doors. I think they should make buildings like that
from the back and the front.
Be real easy to do too.
That is a great idea, Ra.
Can happen, guys. Double door or all around door buildings coming soon.
The ghost cards, this is from Lazy Lumberjack. Will the ghost cards and other boost NFTs work in
$100 per door?
They should.
It's kidding.
Yeah, they should.
We don't have anything that says Common Drone World mode, turn off this NFT or anything. So, yeah. Question from Matt OME. Question about withdrawing Gala ETH. I can't help you with that, but please put in a ticket. So that's
definitely put in a support ticket.
Our support people are awesome.
Am I the only one who thinks moving buildings is kind of, you can abuse the game doing that?
Gangbuster.
Like move around your power plant so you can
so just a hole in the ground,
power everything manually. This seems pretty abusive.
Underground door. I mean, if you guys have played Dwarven,
maybe there should be a limit
Fortress,
to it.
That's, there's stuff like that.
Maybe you can only move a building every 5 minutes. Then that would be okay. But if you can move a building nonstop, that seems pretty abusive to me.
I don't know that a ghost card for more doors would work. I think it would.
You don't know that it would?
No. I don't know how that would. I mean, I'm not an engineer, so it just seems like that would be a harder thing to do, is make a ghost card or a blueprint that gave buildings extra doors.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
Okay, Lazy Lumberjack, you said kind of as a joke, and a teleport device. I actually proposed that a while back because, square maps,
teleport
it's cool,
the workers
whatever.
around.
But we have the technology to make non-rectangular maps. Like we could have an hourglass-shaped map with a bottleneck in the middle, or we could have islands. There's all kinds of stuff we could do.
Did not move at all.
And it's just about
Rachel just want daily earnings to come back. Me too.
Players will actually.
I know a lot of people want
a lot of you guys kind of want it to be very straightforward.
Daily challenges, daily earnings.
Spots. You got predictability, and so pitching these ideas. If you guys really want something like that, just speak up in Discord. Let us know.
All right, we're moving on from live questions.
Yeah. Let's go.
What do we have next here? Competition stuff? Let's see. We were going to do some leaks first. Did we have any leaks about any starter packs or any guild art or anything?
I do not have any guild art I would want to share right now. No. Cool. It still hasn't had the art pass.
Riant, is there anything you wanted to say about starter packs?
Yes. So the starter pack will hit the store finally in drumroll
week
Tuesday, March 12th.
Oh,
it's going to cost
2 weeks.
$10. And I don't want to disclose yet what's in it. Probably next MMA.
Okay.
$10
NFT.
Yeah, it's finally coming to the game. It features a really cool NFT card.
The town hall.
The art team really
they linked that one. I don't know what else it has.
Run the extra mile with it. So I'm really happy to bring it to the game finally.
Awesome. We want to move on to competition info now.
$10.
Sounds good.
Earnings, Martin. The earnings that were around 2 years ago.
Keyboard shortcuts, and someone just asked about what the keyboard shortcuts were, and then I will do that.
They're going to be dirt earnings
for whomever what that was. It just asked what they were.
Oh, thank you.
I think there was one more added to OH to hide and redisplay the heads-up display, which I love. I use that all the time.
And when you're in the inventory or in the store, F to search.
Yep. All right, so the next competition, which we did a leak for on Leaky Wednesday, and I've already updated the bot commands, which some people noticed earlier today, is apple cider. So in order to make apple cider, you're going to need to build a brewery.
Yep, brewery.
Let me see if I can find what the cache is. I don't have it handy, but I will let you know in the announcement what the build cost and everything for the brewery is. The apple cider is going to be 5 apples, 1 water drum, 1 sugar, 2 yeast, and a glass bottle.
Yep.
A glass bottle is the same thing as a wine bottle. We're just going to change the name so that we can reuse it for apple cider also. So, I don't know. I wouldn't put my apple cider in a wine bottle. I mean, you might want to.
Makes sense.
But I feel like that might mess with the flavor a little bit. Yeast is going to be 2 flour and a water drum, and that's going to be made in the bakery.
Oh, you can't see.
It's
too little on the video.
Which I know you all saw a partial image of, but I will make sure that we get a full image out later today with the announcement. Those edges are North Mountain, East River, South Desert, and West River. Same initial cache at 25,000.
2 rivers across from each other.
Trade's going to require 1 gas, and it's going to be 20 seconds, and then 10 seconds for an express depot or express pier. It's a standard Gala rewards.
Good trade time.
There's no blueprint or anything
Oil
this
seep
week.
is generous. Biome is generous.
And that's about it. I'm pretty excited to get apple cider into the game and the brewery. Some fun new liquids. We all now finally know what the new liquids are that I've been talking about for weeks.
We kind of speculated it has something to do with beer, huh? Although
Lazy Lumberjack, no, there's not beer yet.
For some reason, I was thinking it was root beer.
But we need to add some other crops like, barley or hops or something as well. So we'll get there. One step at a time. That'd be fun. We really don't have the ingredients in the game currently to make beer.
Alrighty.
Do you want to move on to talking about the NFT? Rian, are you going to do that?
Yeah, let's do it.
You nailed it, you mean?
Just a second. Okay, so now in a couple hours, actually, the Masterful Distillery will hit the store. It's a rare NFT. It's a brewery in itself. It crafts all the same things a brewery will craft ever from now to the future, of course. Right now, it's apple cider. It will have workers that charge half the wages, and it will have half the shade cast only 1 shade.
Yeah, only 1 shade. I kind of thought so. It's kind of like the Trinity Gem works.
Twice as fast. So it's a must-have for speeding up your apple cider making process. It will cost $250, and we minted 350 units for sale. Yeah.
The price is pretty damn insane.
Awesome.
All right. Does anyone have any questions about any of that stuff? Are we all excited to make apple cider?
Mm-hmm.
I am actually, because
apple cider.
It involves glass bottles, and
what the next one
you guys know how
I
feel about glass bottles.
Another mystery new liquid.
Root beer? Next week, maybe?
I don't even see anybody typing in the chat.
I'm gonna say root beer or ginger beer because that's the ones we speculated about.
Yes, the Masterful Distillery will have the same craft time as the in-game brewery. It's just going to have 2 units, and they're going to walk twice as fast. Oh, it's not kombucha, but that would be fun.
Mm-hmm.
I know, Martin. I saw you type that in Discord. I'm sure she probably doesn't remember that I did the wine
rum
bottle
would be
rush.
fun too. We'd need like a vanilla crop.
Bottle rush, as it's called now.
Oh, root beer. Yum. Ginger beer.
Someone got it. Absinthe. It's not absinthe.
Someone got it.
Someone did get it right, though.
Yeah.
There you go, guys. Root beer or ginger beer.
It's not red steel juice.
Come on.
She said somebody got it right after Volcron said root beer. Yep. That's it.
Ooh, mojito.
Yeah, let's just jump right into mojitos. It is Friday. All right. Does anyone have any other questions for us? I think we're about done here. So.
Yeah, I don't think they have any other stuff to talk about.
Ew, shrimp soda. That does not sound like anything I would ever want to drink.
No, that sounds horrible.
I see LV Postman asking about ice cream. Ice cream is more like a summer-themed thing, so I would expect ice cream sometime in the summer.
I'm assuming it needs a dirt road. They actually didn't tell us. Oh, we still don't have the craft time of
if no one
apple
has any
cider,
other
do we?
live questions, I suppose we could all go back to work.
Yeah. Got a lot of coding to do.
Do we know the craft time of apple cider, or did I just miss it?
All right, well, everybody, yeah, have a great weekend.
Yeah, and remember, if you're on our YouTube channel, to click like, click subscribe,
Why not iced tea?
turn on notifications.
Well, that's a good idea, but I don't think it
All right, have an awesome weekend, everyone.
It has to.
Friday.
Happy
See you
Friday.
later. Bye.
See ya. Bye-bye.
It's probably something that's made in a distillery, is what I'm trying to say. And iced tea isn't made in a distillery, right? Okay, so there we go. We got almost all the info. Ives 260 seconds. Where did you get that? I'll take your word for it, but I didn't see it. Maybe I missed it. 260 seconds. Well, that's 4 minutes and 20 seconds. Is it really 420? Ives. Ali, hello. Yeah, 420 craft time. And we don't have the cash value of apple cider, but Farmer Michelle says she'll get that info later. Okay, cool. Yes, I already have that info on the Townstar Blue Book. It was set in the head of the game yesterday. Ah, good catch. Thank you, Ives. Yeah, to be honest, I didn't even watch ahead of the game yesterday. I was too busy playing Final Fantasy Rebirth. Oh, it's in the document already. Okay, cool. Apparently, I'm not on top of it this week, and I kind of knew that was going to happen. Oh, look at that. I dropped to 35. I was thinking I would end around 40th place, and I'm not that far off. Ah, Planet Bob, man. Yeah, you didn't hold on, did you? I don't think so. Yep. Well, how did everyone's build go? Share your experience. Mine went well overall. Went as expected. Homeboy Gaming, what's up? Hope you're doing good. I am. Thank you. Can you check where I am? Homeboy Gaming. Let's try to find you. I was just scrolling here, but I wasn't actively looking for you. I'm over here looking at the top 25. Let me scroll slowly. You're 53. Oh, you're right next to Planet Bob. Sorry. Yeah, homeboy, you are right under Planet Bob, and I see Planet Bob sharing the crying emoji on the chat. Sorry. I suppose it's not a top 50 rate. Pukari, hello. Did you participate in this competition, Pukari? I actually don't know if you did. I don't think I saw you around on Tuesday. I don't think so. Maybe I'm forgetting. Ali dropped from 86 to 240 with 55 hours. What do you mean by that, Ali? What do you mean you dropped with 50 of like 55 per hour? Is that what you mean? Planet Bob, I was trying very hard not to look. Sorry about that. you know the results now. Martin, does the parachute open when pull shoelaces? I'm almost at 1200. I hope you at least make top 1200, Martin. So Tweet says mine was messy. I'm still learning to play with my new toy, the wheat stand. Oh yeah, the wheat stand is great. Speaking of which, I have an upgraded design that implements a rare wheat stand, or better, not the regular wheat stand, but the rare wheat stand. I'm gonna share that right after the stream ends. I was planning to either share it before I went to sleep or after the competition ends. I'll just share it after the competition ends. Now I understand why, like some people are gonna be like, hey, why am I sharing a better version of the lasagna build after the competition ended? Well, that's the point. Because if I shared it before the competition started, a lot of people would just take the design. I mean, I don't know, they'll learn from it, sure, but they'll go ahead and just take it and copy it, and it's a double-edged sword. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna share the upgraded version of the lasagna build right after this. As always, whenever I make those designs, my supporters do get to see them before the competition starts, so it's kind of a perk. But I don't do those all the time, just sometimes. Martin, I passed to. I have busy birds already. I'm not sure what that means. Also, to Trace, I thought my build was messy. I guess not, huh? Would you guys say mine is messy? Apparently, it's not messy. I mentioned this on Tuesday, but my design was based off the apple pie competition we did. Because that apple pie design, I actually used this exact same setup for my windmills, the 10 green windmills. And I had salt fields. I think I had the salt fields in this section. This time I ended up having the salt fields in this section because I needed to give them enough passive water, but also give passive water to my rice fields. That's why it ended up this way. But this design right here was inspired by the one that I made for the apple pie competition. That's where I got the idea for this one from. And I thought it was messy because I was doing this with the roads, but apparently this is like what the top players do. As far as I know, as far as like I've seen some of the top player builds, I'm talking about people in the top 10. And like probably shouldn't be sharing their attics, but they do these spotted road things a lot. And to me that's messy, but it's efficient in some cases. Not all the time. I like the subgrade roads. I'm a fan of this build. Sweet. I usually don't even like use the subgrade stuff. Bukari, not this week or last. I've been living in Mayhem in Champions Arena. Oh, for sure, I understand that. Yeah, speaking of Champions Arena, they're injecting an additional $1,000 worth of rewards every day for a week. I don't know if that means we'll get big rewards. I mean, yesterday I got like $5 worth of Gala from Champions Arena. I guess it's a little more than usual. Not even a whole lot considering like all the victory points I get. But that's cool. $55 rate, says Ali. Okay. Hey now says I feel this build was like medium build and balance cash and difficulty. Medium difficulty, yeah, I agree. It didn't feel too difficult. I know some people said they had issues with balancing everything though. I mean, there's a good amount of items here, and you've got some. What do you have that goes into multiple items? The rice vinegar, right? You would think the rice vinegar is the hardest thing to balance, and maybe for some people it was if you weren't making enough white rice and rice vinegar. Because the rice vinegar goes to the tomato paste and the cheese. Yeah, I guess it just goes into items. Yeah, I would say it's about medium difficulty. Ali, it's different. You usually use a lot of road. Road a lot. Yeah, I do. I usually do use a lot of roads. You know what is mess? Forget the lid and the shake. And shake. Honey. Yeah. Hey now says at least it wasn't honey versus honeycomb. Yeah, it seems like people are they're done with honey and honeycombs for a bit. Yeah. Low stakes slots. Says in Champions Arena I have 2 NFTs, but I can't get anywhere near the limit of victory points unless I play every hour of the day. Yeah, if you're not in like the top leagues, which is Masters or Champions, you're probably not gonna hit that limit. My limit is 31,000 victory points in Champions Arena. I could hit it. I'm gonna try to hit it every single day this week. I have to play for hours. That game's it's an idle game, so really all you have to do is like click and then just type in numbers. But yeah, like this weekend I'm mostly probably gonna be playing more Final Fantasy, and then I'll just have that running in front of me. Just playing Champions Arena and Final Fantasy. And of course, I'm going to spend some time working on my own design for the apple cider. But yeah, I talked about this on Tuesday. And just to let you guys know now, I am not going to be making a build for apple cider. I'm not going to be making a no NFT required build. I'm not going to be designing it. Now, will there be a build showcase video? Probably. I might use somebody else's design. I am gonna run some kind of no NFT competition, so I'll make a post about that after the stream with the exact details. But the way it'll work is whoever wants to participate, they'll share their ideas. They're working their actual working build, no NFTs, making apple cider. Share their production monitor, share different angles of the build, or they could share a recording. I'm not going to require a recording for this one if they can't do that. But yeah, I'm going to pick one person and I'll probably use their build for the showcase, and they'll win a prize. And then I'll probably have two random winners. So like I'll spin a wheel and 2 people will win. I'm thinking that's what I'll do right now. And we'll see how that works. If I need to make any adjustments to that kind of event idea, I'll do that in the future. But that's what I have planned right now. Yohan says, just curious, how many Gala do you win in average these days in Champions Arena? I mean, Yohan, it really depends how much I play, but like if I actually play and get like 20,000 victory points, that's like a good couple hours worth of gameplay. Like $2 or $3. Yeah, worth a Gala. Like about 100 Gala, maybe a little less. Yesterday it was about, I think it was 160 Gala. So what is that? Like about, I guess it's closer to $6, not $5. It is closer to $6. But that's only, that might be because they're injecting like additional rewards for a week. So the rewards, this week for Champions Arena are going to be a little higher than usual. Also, I think they're going to run a sale for more champions. The sale doesn't look very good, if you were wondering. The new sale for Champions Arena doesn't look very good, but I'm assuming people will buy it anyways, and that's going to help out the rewards a little more. So Tweet says sugar too. I need to overproduce a little. I really didn't think sugar was an issue. Like, it was easy to overproduce, maybe because I was using green timer windmills. I'm talking about like this design and also the no NFT required design that I shared. I don't think sugar was an issue. Because you really don't need that much of it. Yeah, but next week's build shouldn't be that bad. I mean, they give us the water for the apple trees because those need a lot of water. Yeah, they need 6 water. They give us the deserts for the sandy effect, for the sand mines, to craft silica on a green craft timer. They give us the mountain, although the mountain is surrounded by 2 rivers across from each other, so you only really have 6 mines to work with on a green craft timer. That might be limiting because you need to make chromium and limestone for the glass bottles. And of course, if you have a wheat stand, that's going to help a lot for the flour, and if you don't, then I guess there'll be a gap there. Yeah, no problem. Got about 5 minutes in the competition. Let's see. Yeah, I've been running this for like 2 days, 15 hours. It'll probably take an hour to load up the common ground mode. So yeah, that'll probably be it after this competition ends. Martin says, Dub, I now have 8 composts. Did you receive things on the movie mystery boxes? That explains why I suddenly have 2 more. Not that I know of. I haven't received anything else. I only have 2 of each, I think. I have 2 composting facility and 2 common ground academies. That's all I have. Ali says I have the stand for wine bottle. It helps a lot. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm excited for apple cider. The mineral stands. I don't think you can even call them the wine bottle stands anymore. Just call them the bottle stands. I call them the mineral stands. Actually, I should just be searching for update. There we go. The mineral stands. I think these have paid off, guys. I remember getting these like a year ago. I didn't know if it was worth it because I had to trade some good NFTs at the time. Like I traded one of my legendary water towers. I gambled on the limestone stand. I got lucky with this one. And then I traded the Christmas NFTs for the chromium stand. Yeah. Was it? Yeah, I traded. Oh, one of these. I actually don't remember. I know I traded NFTs for them. Cecil, if they give random shaped starting town to everybody, we'll be good. Like, will we know ahead of time, Cecil? Or is it just get like a random surprise that you want them to do? Like, surprise, your town's not a square, it's a triangle. I don't know. It's the letter H. I mentioned before, I like the idea of having like trees or rocks that cost like $1 million cash to clear. A lot of people seem to disagree with me on that one though. And yeah, I guess. But still, that should be an idea for a competition. Class Factory speed cards. Well, have we even gotten those? We haven't gotten them yet. That's part of the reward they haven't sent out. Yeah, that'll come in handy, Martin. I was more looking forward to the, an effect card that reduces the craft time at Glass Factories. I would love that more, but I'll take at least something related to Glass Factories, because the one we're getting increases the movement speed of the workers. Did he say 1 billion cash? Well, I said 1 million cash. I don't think people can get 1 billion cash in 3 days, but 1 mil is fine. The whole point is that you wouldn't be able to clear these trees or rocks within the first couple hours, unless you have a bunch of NFTs like I do, I guess. Then you would clear them in like an hour. So I guess for like the top players, it really wouldn't make a difference. But it gives you a reason to have a good cash rush setup, right? Or it also brings more utility to the fireworks NFTs. These reduce some of these reduce the cost of clearing obstacles, or debris as I call them. So like if the trees cost 1 million, this gives you like what, 300k discount or something, 400k, I forget. I think 30%, 40%. I actually don't remember, and I have this information on the Tom Star playbook also. Which one was it? Oh yeah, this one. 30%. Yeah, if you own these firework NFTs, it reduces the cost of clearing objects up to 30%. So yeah, it would bring more utility to those. Competition ends in a minute. That rock will stay in my town. Yeah, successful. Rachel, I would like it if we didn't know what the biome or meta is. The game starts the same for everyone, but no practice, just go. Yeah, they talked about that in the town hall. I think it was LV Postman's idea. Maybe he got it from someone else. I do like that idea that we go in blind. It would be a test to see how good people are at winging a build. And I know some of you don't like the idea of that, but there are people out there that just go into the competition blind. Not really blind, but they don't have an idea of what they're gonna build, so they just figure it out while the competition's going on. So yeah, I like the idea of that. The only disadvantage that I see is, at least for the Common Ground World team, they like to sell an NFT every single week, and if they were to do that, they can't really sell an NFT, or else it might give a hint as to what the meta is, if that makes sense. LV Postman, I think, also said, well, they could sell an NFT that is general purpose, but I don't know. I don't think that'll work out unless it's like a Hatchet Hank Jr. is general purpose. The giant Christmas tree is general purpose. You know, those NFTs that you can use in pretty much every situation. But I don't think they can always come up with those. Watcher says mystery biome every once in a while would be something, but maybe not every time. Or I suppose, yeah, if we know the actual details for the competition, with the exception of the biome, that would work too. Because you can't really practice. You know exactly what you're supposed to make, but you can't really practice because you don't know the biome. I'm sure people will complain about it anyways. If they do something like that, there will be a lot of people that complain. But you know, that's part of the challenge. Those 6 slots, I like the idea of no NFTs for 24 hours. If that's the case, they should just do a no NFT competition and not just do it for 24 hours. So yeah, I ended 34th place. Just about where I thought I would end up at. Yep. You were close. Planet Bob, Homeboy Gaming, even Tantrum. It happens. Oh, this will probably take like an hour to load, so I'm probably not gonna get it loaded up. Genrat says it's easy for people with a lot of NFTs to change their build and wing it. It's not as easy for low NFT players to destroy and rebuild things as they go. That is true. Very, very true. And as for sales, I don't see a benefit to putting items in the store right before the meta. They should put them in well in advance, and people will buy them when they want it or when the meta turns out. Yeah, I suppose. Cecil's 374, and then it says he changed, or it changed. Hopefully you still made it in top 400. It still updates for a minute after the competition ends because it still has to register. I think it still has to register that last minute. Yeah, this is gonna take forever. Yeah, I think we have everything covered here. Yeah, if you ever see anything that's like wrong or you think is wrong in the Townstar playbook, I mean, I do my best to keep this guide updated. Sometimes there's typos or issues that happen. Feel free to let me know on my Discord or send me a message and I'll get it fixed. This is pretty much a community guide. We kind of work on it together. Yeah, I think I got all the info here. If you guys have any questions, let me know. But if not, I mean, I pretty much already shared my plans. Not gonna work on a design myself, but you know, I might showcase somebody else's design, most likely. I'll write an announcement on the Discord about what the details are on the event I want to do. And honestly, over the course of this weekend, I'm probably going to spend a good amount of time playing Final Fantasy Rebirth because I am look forward to that game. I played it for like a good 7 hours yesterday. Cecil's 381. Okay, nice. Thank you, homeboy. It worked out. Met my goal. Did they share the details for the comp? No, not yet. Okay. I don't even write down all the details for like the new meta and everything. They usually, like, Farmer Michelle usually does a good job of sharing this info minutes after the town hall ends. Lately, at least. Running Wild, hello, welcome. Lazy Lumberjack says I finished 25th in Zeely, so all is good. You think so? Last I checked, I ended 26th place. How does he know that I ended top 25? Let me check Zeely again. You play Dark Souls 2? Honestly, Ali, I've never played Dark Souls. There's a lot of games I haven't played, like, really. I'm really into Final Fantasy, and I don't even play all the Final Fantasy games either. I am 25th place in Zeely, but I just checked a little while ago, and I was 26th place. No, I think I did end 26th place. I ended 26th place yesterday. I just moved up to 25th this hour. Yeah. It's okay. Lazy Lumberjack tried to give me hope. It's cool. Wizards Workshop NFT for whoever got top 25 in daily. I mean, that's cool. It's not, I don't think it's anything huge. Actually, how much is a Wizards Workshop? I don't think it's an NFT that I would use that often if I were to have won it. But if it was a Master Wizard, that would have been a different story. Wizards Workshop is $120 NFT. Sounds pretty good, but like, how often are you going to use that one? It's not something you use all the time. And the utility for it like isn't anything huge. I guess it saves you from needing to spend like 1 million to build it. Like that's probably the biggest advantage from that NFT. No, sorry, that's the wrong one. Oh gosh. Oh, I guess it is 1.5 mil. Yeah, I guess it is the same price. Out of top 225 says Barno. Yikes. Sorry to hear that. Homeboy Gaming, it was hard without the Norris Barnes to get top 50. I agree. Yeah. Like, I feel like top 25, you needed either a beacon or a couple bright winds or a couple of stations, which I don't have any of those. And probably top 50, you needed, like, if you don't have those things that I just mentioned, you needed either like some Nourish Barns or sugarcane stands or a legendary wheat stand. Yeah. That's all that's needed for top 50. I know it sounds like a lot, but it's hard to compete at the very top for all these windmill related metas. Well, yeah. So next week, once again, wheat stand is gonna come in clutch, and apparently so is sugarcane stand again. Well, that's gonna be it for today. Thank you everybody for hanging out. Hope competition went well for you. I know some people had issues, but hopefully it was a learning lesson. And if I will get a video out probably by Monday, and I'll post the upgraded lasagna build showcase right after this if anybody is interested in checking out how I implemented a wheat stand to make that one work. But yeah, I'm not going to be making a design for apple cider for the no NFT required myself. I'll probably be using somebody else's design. But as usual, if you want to reach out to me, I'll be on Discord. My Discord link is in the description of the video. I will see you later. Thank you so much, everyone. Appreciate your support as always, and thank you for watching.